Ashtyn, what is your topic of discussion today?
So my topic is going to be about villains, either in TV or movies. I'm making it super broad, so I can talk about whatever comes to my mind.
Villains, like your favorite villain, the best villain of all time, the most evil villain of all time?
Yeah,
Like
most
what?
evil, creepiest, most complex, most interesting, intriguing.
All right.
I'm just like spouting off adjectives, but I just finished Breaking Bad recently. And
Breaking Bad.
yeah, and Walter White was kind of your anti-hero, classic anti-hero. Same with Dexter, which is still my number one show.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dexter's awesome.
I
Dexter's
can't give
a
it
good
up.
show.
In its prime, I have to make that clarification. Season 8 was just like horrible. It was like a parody of itself. It was so bad. But yeah, villains and how we still root for them when they are so horrible. Like, I want to know, why was I still rooting for Walter White through everything he did, and I was still kind of wanting him to succeed at these terrible things. So
was there like a point though where that kind of changed and you were like weren't rooting for Walter?
I don't know, maybe rooting is the wrong word. I just was able to put on my Walter White glasses because
like, I understand. I see what you see.
Yeah.
I see everything from your perspective, because that's what's so
You should
brilliant
kill that
about
guy.
that show is you see everything from his perspective, and so you start to develop this kind of empathy towards him and his situation.
Because it's all like logic based. Like there's no emotion usually involved in his decisions.
Right, and I think that's really interesting how you kind of catch yourself being, I don't know, rooting for the bad guy sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
So
I will say that there was a point like when Jesse like figured out that he poisoned the kid.
yeah.
But I was actually rooting for Jesse.
Stop. There's gonna be spoilers, so if you haven't
watched it,
then
it's been off air for over a year.
and it's been on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, so
I
shame on
we're
you.
the ones who pretty much.
So, someone spoiled it for me like right after the finale.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think at this point, like if you haven't seen it, it's kind
That's
of
a
your own
small
fault.
spoiler anyway.
So
Yeah,
okay. Wait, before we get back into it, like how far before something has to be out before it's not a spoiler?
Like I say a year. If you haven't,
like a year.
if it's been a year since it's been like out on DVD,
Like since it's done, it's
then-
like
then
no
it's-
more.
it's-
Like it's
it's
like
free
no
game.
more new episodes. It's done. So
Yeah.
a year.
I mean,
then it's
it
your
would have
own
been
bad.
nice to say spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But I also don't feel that like I don't know. I think that's plenty of time to have
All right.
seen it.
So we're making an accord right now that
Because I mean,
a
like
spoiler if it's
especially like that season, like that was like a couple years ago. That
Yeah.
wasn't even like just a year ago.
Yeah.
So
So if it's past a year, if you haven't seen it, shame on you. Then you stop listening to us. And just watch it, and then come back and listen to us some more. So okay, back to Walter White.
Yeah. So there's a point when like Jesse's gonna burn out his house.
Yeah.
To where I was like, I hope like I don't know. At least I was kind of hoping like Jesse would take down Walter White
Yeah.
because Jesse's like is the hero kind of.
Yeah.
And you do kind of root for him also.
Yeah.
Like when that was going on, I was thinking when he was doing that, like, man, what was Walter gonna do? Is Jesse gonna tell him that he did it, or is he gonna be like, yeah, your house burned down, man? What happened?
Yeah.
Maybe you should stop doing what you're doing. But then Walter is gonna be like, no, I'm gonna kill whoever did this to me and my family. Whoever threatens my family is gonna go.
I just love that he still kind of had in that show like the old Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, where when he got nervous, he started kind of like freaking out.
Yeah.
And his voice would get kind of high.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, after Malcolm went to college, man, he really went downhill.
He adopted for lifestyle.
Funny joke.
Funny.
Because he did Malcolm in the Middle
I
before he did
Aha.
before he did Breaking
Was
Bad.
he on like a scooter or something? I never watched that show.
Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, was he?
He actually wore his like whitey tighties in Malcolm in the Middle, I think, in the first episode. That's what was kind of funny.
Okay.
Like about because he does the same thing in Breaking Bad in the first episode.
And in an interview, I remember watching an interview, and he said like why he does that because he was like it's funny. And like it like separates him from anyone else.
That's
like,
true.
Like because everyone else would wear boxers or
he's
something.
He's the whitey tighty guy.
Yeah, he wears whitey tighties.
It's his trademark.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. So that's your villain.
That's my villain.
He's pretty messed up.
That's
like
my TV
because like
villain.
each season he gets worse.
Right.
Like at the end of each season, I was like, how is he going to get more worse than this? And he does.
Yes.
Like it surprised me how much more he does get. More bad, more
right.
Breaking
Keep
Bad he gets.
More
Breaking Bad gets he in the bad seasons of the show with him bad, breaking evil, bad.
Nice.
There you go.
Well said.
Thank you. I'm very articulate.
No,
I studied the dictionary.
Yeah, I can tell.
So yeah, I think TV villains are becoming more evil, like more. I want to say more evil to where more in comic book, because I think comic books and more stories like in books, I think you'll find more of like the really evil villains. But the reason why I say more TV is because my person that I'm going to say is Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh,
he is the worst ever.
He is. Like, he is so good. That inbred son of a... Like, I swear the first time you see him, he said something and he make... Again, spoilers.
He's really, like, you just look at him, though, like, he's really well cast. Because as soon as I saw him, I was like, I hate this guy.
Yeah, like he looks evil.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be...
Yeah, because, like, in the first couple episodes when you see him... Again, spoilers. He makes them kill like one of the Stark's wolves.
Right.
And you're like, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you're pissed because those wolves are cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, really? You're gonna? Oh, it was.
And that just sets the stage for hating him the rest of the
time. And he gets worse too.
He never redeems himself.
No.
I think what's so.
And he also gets worse with every season until he dies.
Yeah. Thankfully, but.
Sorry, Chris. I said spoilers.
It's been plenty of time. I should have watched Game of Thrones by now.
Yeah.
It's been a year.
Yeah.
Come on, go with the program.
Yeah, since he died. Come on.
No, but Game of Thrones, I think every character kind of has a good and a bad side.
Yeah.
And you see that.
I feel like every character that's not a Stark, you hate. Like seriously, like every Stark character you love, you like, because they're really genuine. They're really like they seem really caring, but then like everyone else is like, I'm gonna betray you, and I'm gonna do bad things to you. You know.
Yeah.
And
you just have to know that going in, though, because the writer will screw you.
Yeah, he's all about like killing off his his characters.
It's an abusive relationship,
right?
with the audience.
I remember him saying once to the fans that who kept like asking like, who's gonna die? Like what? Like who are you gonna kill off next? And he was like, you know what? If you're gonna keep asking me, I'm gonna kill off another Stark. And he was like, all right. Everyone like backed off. And I'm like, okay, sorry.
He holds his characters hostage.
Yeah, I think it's funny how he like reacts to fans and just bugging him. Like, you know what? I'm gonna make you hate the story if you keep bugging me about it. So yeah, it's funny. But so yeah, I think Joffrey.
That's a good
Joffrey's
one.
a bad guy.
He's a bad egg.
He is so bad.
So bad.
And then by the end of the first season, you absolutely hate him, but then he does get worse, which is surprising because you do end up hating him more.
Yeah.
So that's my guy.
That's a great one. Yeah. I wish it was mine. I mean, Walter White's good.
Bam! I beat you to it. Even though you went first, I beat you to it. Yours, Chris, do you have one?
I would say.
It could be
TV.
Why, like, it doesn't be TV.
For some
it
reason,
could be like comics.
Like, the Sylar from Heroes keeps coming to mind.
He's pretty evil.
And I almost want to bring him up just because it's something that irritates me with TV shows and movies, is when the bad guy is basically invincible. Mm. I hate that. Because it's like, I feel like it's a lack of suspense. Same thing, it's like the same reason I hate Superman. Because he's invincible. Like, you can't kill Superman. Mm-hmm. So, even when he dies, he just comes back to life. So, it doesn't... Yeah, Siler, I feel like he's an interesting villain because he doesn't really start off bad, but he kind of just has that like addiction to getting more and more powers, and then that also makes him less good of a villain in my opinion, because then he's just super powerful. Once he gets the healing power, I was like, well, the show's kind of over because you can't stop him. You have to like go back in time and kill him or something.
Yeah.
But I also stopped watching that show in third season, so I don't know what happens.
I think most people did.
Yeah, it was funny. I was watching like the stats of the viewership, and it just like third season, it just like dives every season, and then like fourth season, it just plummeted down to like some absurdly low number of people watching the show. But
like after the first 2 episodes, or like 3 episodes of season 4, I was like, this is stupid. Yeah. I'm done.
Everyone just stopped watching the show.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of bad, but it just wasn't that good of a show anymore.
Yeah.
But
I feel the same way. I like with. Wow, this is becoming like a spoiler cast. But Lucy, spoilers.
The movie.
Are you guys fine with me talking about Lucy really quick?
The movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Never heard of it.
Still in theaters.
Scarlett Johansson, yeah.
Oh.
Do we want to spoil the movie that's still in theaters?
That.
Well, I'm not. Okay, fine. I won't say anything.
Okay.
I mean, jeez.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's skip past it. I'm
Stick
sorry.
to our year rule, Nick.
You know what else is coming out?
That's why I said spoilers.
The Giver. You guys
that looks
ever
good.
read that book?
Heard that.
I've heard really good things about it. But
oh gosh, that was like one of my favorite books.
It looks really
I don't
cool.
even read books.
the movie looks really good. That was
the only book I've read.
Right? I don't read books either. Books are boring. So I read comics. And scripts.
I want to see it though.
Yeah.
Plus Meryl Streep. Wait, she's
isn't there
right?
2 actors that are like pretty?
Are there 2 actors?
Jeff Bridges, I think.
Jeff's in it. And
well, I mean,
Meryl
like
Streep.
I was just surprised that like isn't it a young adult novel?
Yeah, it is.
That they would get bigger actors for that.
Yeah.
Because it's typically like a low budget thing.
Yeah.
And from the trailers, it looks really cool because it seems kind of artsy, but also not at the same time because it's in black and white.
The whole movie?
No.
Okay,
but here's the thing: like everything's black and white because this is just from the trailer, so there's no spoilers. Just from the trailer. There's like this kid who like ventures off, and because he sees everything in black and white because there's certain rules that everyone needs to abide by, and everyone's like everyone sees everything in black and white, like everyone's the same type thing.
Yeah.
And then like he ends up
taking his meds or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and then he goes like to Jeff Bridges, and he's because
the Giver.
Yeah, the Giver, and he's the only one that can see in color or something.
And he gives him all of the memories.
Yeah, so like this is what really happened, and
yeah, this happened in history actually.
Yeah.
So
the Giver happened in history.
Yeah, this is how we see color now. Is because of this movie. It's historical.
That's amazing.
It's a historical.
So from the book, it was a history. It's a history book.
It's like it's like between the Bible and like.
What happened after the Bible?
Yeah.
The Giver. That's what happened,
right.
And then we're living the now.
Right.
After the Giver.
Exactly.
Okay.
So.
And it goes the Bible, the Giver, and then like Book of Eli.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's
a
good one.
That's
exactly.
That's how
how it happens. Anyway, so it looks
My
cool because it starts
history's a
out
little
with
hazy.
like black and white, and then it slowly gets more color into it
Right.
because it works in with the story.
That's kind of nice.
So that's cool.
Little Wizard of Oz action.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wonder.
There's another movie with like Tobey Maguire. He did it. Like there's a movie where he's Pleasantville, where everything's black and white, but then it's like let's start using color or something.
Is that the one with all the robot ladies?
No, that's separate. The Stepford Housewives, right? Stepford.
The Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives.
There we go.
That's it.
I have not seen it, but it sounded like Pleasantville.
Pleasantville is really good. Reese Witherspoon and Tobey Maguire are like brother and sister, and
that's awkward.
Yeah. But it worked somehow. And then, I'm not going to give away spoilers. Mostly because I don't remember it.
Yeah. But, so that's good.
Yeah.
I am really happy that none of us said the Joker, because I feel like we
kind of already talked about it before the podcast.
We did.
And with Heath Ledger, we already talked about it.
How many plugs
but we didn't really.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not coming back, Nick. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, because I just feel like when we talk about villains, like the Joker is always like the first person that comes to mind is like the Joker, because he is really messed up and crazy.
Plus we all picked TV stuff.
Yeah. So we went with Steve.
I mean, we could do movies also, but yeah, I just.
Well, I wasn't thinking just movies. I was thinking.
I think she was gonna do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we would all do a movie also.
Okay, I could do a movie.
Or a comic, or something.
I'm not into comics, really.
Well, that's fine. You said it's best villain, your favorite villain, and so I in my own honest opinion, it is Joffrey. Like, he is really evil and twisted and messed up.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that I'm very happy that none of us went with the Joker.
I also like the Governor.
Because
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
The Governor?
Yeah, the Governor from The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, when you said the Governor, I thought, I am the Governor. That is my first thought when it said Governor. I'm like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was a villain?
No, I thought, hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Yeah, he was also messed up. I ordered the first volume of The Walking Dead.
Oh, so, the comics.
The comics, because, I wanted... I
heard it's even more messed up than the show.
Yeah, I heard, he's even more messed up.
But anyways, let's
there's... I think there's a guy that they might be going towards in the next season of Walking Dead, to where he's even more evil than the Governor.
Well, yeah, you got to step it up every season.
Yeah, I know. And he's a guy that with, dreadlocks. Okay. He's a black guy with dreadlocks. I guess he's more evil than the Governor. So, yeah, I want to read the comics. I'm excited. Just get them.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I was just going to say Commodus from Gladiator, because I just saw that movie again a couple nights ago. And I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was in, 6th grade or something. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't fully grasp, how evil he really is. And just... all the incest aside, because I know they did that back then, so I'm kind of giving some allowances.
It was history. The Romans did it all the time, incest. It was a big thing back then. It was a thing back then. You weren't normal unless you did that.
Right. So I kind of don't really care about that, but, the mind games and how unfair he was, and how he just wanted all of this glory for himself, but he didn't want to earn it. He just wanted it like that. But he didn't know how to earn it, and so every time Russell Crowe's character would kind of defy him, it was just one more thing that just set him off, because he knew he could never be like that, and so it was such a crazy good character. He was amazing.
One of my favorite lines from that movie is from what he says. Is towards the end, when he's about to kill or fight Maximus.
Isn't it Maximus Aurelius something?
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So before he's about to fight him, he's talking to his sister, and he it's "Am I not merciful?" Then he screams at her "Am I not merciful?" I was like,
You're merciful.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you are. Anyway, phenomenal acting.
I think Joaquin's kind of underrated.
Joaquin?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Agreed.
Because, he was good in Walk the Line. I don't think I've seen something where I'm
Signs.
he was okay.
Ladder 47 or something.
I did not like Signs, but he was probably good in it.
He was funny in it.
He was good.
With the tinfoil.
He is a very good actor.
He is.
I want to say, it's... It does, okay, it bugs me when I first see him, but when I keep seeing him, it's his cleft lip.
Yeah.
It bugs me, but then, after I keep watching, as I keep watching the movie, I'm fine. That's him, that's his thing, but I keep forgetting he has a cleft lip, and I see him with him,
Can you get that fixed somehow?
Right.
And I think he has kind of, a darker, complexion, his eyes and everything, so it kind of makes him look like a bad guy.
And he's also in Her.
He is in Her, but he kind of hides his...
Nerdy.
He hides his cleft lip.
He's nerdy in Her?
He is.
What'd you call his mustache?
That's right, he does have a
mustache.
No, you said, his, I don't remember what it was.
I don't know, it was probably...
You're his lip rug or something?
His lip rug. His broom.
I don't remember. It just made me laugh.
His lip warmer.
You brought up his mustache, that was the first thing you brought up. And his lip rug, and I was like, oh my gosh, he does.
No, but he did another great performance in that too, because you would never think that was Commodus, because he's so nerdy and
really
no self-esteem and not a go-getter.
He was also in another good movie with Philip Seymour Hoffman, where he's it's someone with Captain in it or something. It's not that, but it's where Anyway, it's him and Joaquin Phoenix, and then
Captain Phillips.
No, not Captain Phillips.
That was Tom Hanks.
Anyway, it's a drama, and I've heard that's really good. Like that also won like awards for stuff. But we are cutting down on time, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up soon. Yeah. So. No more segueing, no more branching off. This was fun. This was a good episode. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of They Said, She Said. Be sure to check out the videos on YouTube next week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I've been one of your hosts, Nicolas Brady. Not Nicholas Brody, but Nicolas Brady. And you can follow me at Twitter at Brady_Nicolas. That's BRADY_NICOLAS. And if you also have a topic you would like us to discuss, please tweet me with the hashtag #TheySaidSheSaid. All right, and always next to me is the Chris Fox.
Always next to you.
Always.
Dude,
I'm your rock.
Yeah, you are. You are my sturdy.
I do. I have a YouTube channel, Fox Den Vlog.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to follow me there.
Okay.
I occasionally upload stuff. Yeah. I think
all
that's
right.
all I'm gonna pitch.
All right, cool. Thank you. And a million thanks to you, Ashtyn. Thank you so much for stepping in.
No problem.
So again, thank you so much for stepping in.
I thought that was kind of fun when you messaged me because I was just working, paying the bills.
It's like, I'll get out for an hour to go have fun, do a podcast. So
thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. And so, again, thank you so much for listening.
That was so professional.
Right?
I keep waiting for you to say keep it in the garage. I don't know why. I mean, I know why.
That's my other thing I do. That's my other kind of podcast / YouTube channel. So yeah, we'll keep that out. Mr. Game Garage YouTube gaming channel. It's my gaming channel. Check it out if you want. But so we'll just end with that. So thanks again so much for listening, and remember to have a conversational week. Conversational, I said that right? Confrontational week.
Convent?
Conversational week, guys. Thank you so much. See ya.